Hello everybody and welcome back to Factorio, a game that I have played before on the channel, but only as a taking a look at series. So, today we're going to start a new game. We are going to be playing this game and we're going to keep continuing on. I do love Factorio. I've literally just got back into it and I really want to play some more. So, we're going to leave everything on normal and regular. We're going to try and hopefully get a good spawn. Enable replays, peaceful mode, nah, we don't need any of that crap. So we're going to dive straight into the game. If you haven't seen my Factorio videos before, then go check them out. They will be around somewhere. So, right, anyway, right, we've actually got a really good spawn here, I think, because we've got a massive spot of coal to the left of us. We've got a massive spot of copper, another coal to the right, and also iron to the right, and they're fairly close together. They're not like they're miles apart like some of them normally are. Now I am a little concerned. There is some rocks up here, which is good. There's a lot of wood, so that is also really good. Right, so first thing we want to do is, right, so we're going to go in here and we're going to get the iron axe, or the pickaxe as it probably should be called. This will allow us to mine things a little bit quicker. So there we go. Get a few trees chopped down. I'm sure that the aliens won't be very happy because aliens will come and kill you. If you haven't seen my other series, then and you're probably new to the channel, then hello, I'm Pokepeel and welcome to my videos. Yeah, so Factorio is it's a sprite-based game and I love it. It's awesome. Oh god, there's a deserty area down here. What's this? Is this stone? This is stone. Okay, so recently I've been playing the game and I've had no stone. The only stone that is available on the map is literally under an alien hive, because aliens are the bad guys in this game and they will come and murder you in the night. And in the day, probably. And if you aggro them, then ugh. But to be fair, I do see the point in the aliens, because they only get hostile to you if you are basically polluting the planet, which is fair enough. I don't blame them. Eco-friendly and all. Right, we're going to chop down a couple of trees over here. And then in our hotbar, we do have a little miner, so I'm going to stick this down. And this thing does require coal, so I'm going to have to go and get some of that from over here. Luckily, we're not too far from a coal source, so that's awesome. Right, so let's dig some of this up. Now, ore veins are limited. They do have, I believe, a set amount. Eventually, they will get depleted, but thankfully, we don't have to worry too much about that. I'm actually probably going to get rid of that and move that up to the coal, because coal's a lot more useful to have at early game. So we're going to stick some coal in here, get that working out. And if we go into our E menu, then we can get some transport belts and move these along a little bit. So like so, and then we'll have it going this way. Yeah, so there we go, we have a little bit of coal and we can grab it with F. So doing this, getting started. And so we do need to get some power generation. For that we do need an offshore pump with some water and stuff. So closest water source is actually a fair distance away, but once we get power going, then we could probably just get power lines going all the way back up. So let's have a look. Let's have a look, see what we should get. So we can't really do much at the moment. I'm going to already look at research, because research is something that we will need. Currently we can't do it due to not having the right resources, but basically the first thing we're going to look at is going to be the automation, because you only need 10 science packs for that, and it will give you the assembly machine which will allow you to make these science packs. So we're going to go with that research. Get some more coal here, and we're going to dive down here, and we're going to stick down this little furnace that we get at the beginning of the game and stick some coal in there. And then we're going to pick up some of this stuff, get some iron, And then we're going to stick that in the furnace, which will allow us to get some more of these iron plates. Which iron plates are one of the most used items in the game, as well as actual iron ore, because you've got to process it to get them. So, we're going to need a lot of those later on, as I have learnt. And believe me, in this game, your factory is never big enough. You will always need more space, so expanding is something. I believe there's a little purple patch on the map. If we go to M, there you go, you can see a little purple patch in the left side. That is oil. We will need that at some point, just not yet. So there's also some below us as well, and I can't see any alien hives, which is actually pretty good. It means I'll probably have to explore the map a little bit to find them, which is absolutely fine. It means they shouldn't come and attack me too quick, hopefully. Right, so we're going to get these, and what do we need? Right, so we got a burner thing, so we want that. And we also want to get a couple more conveyor belts. Still processing, good. Right, let's get a little bit more of this. Right, so the thing that I actually need to get is another one of these burner mining drills. I nearly said that wrong. So to get another burner mining drill, we'll need to go off and get some stone, which will be fine because there's a little bit down here on the map. So we should be able to go grab some stone and then go back up and make another furnace. So let's have a look and see if we can do that. Okay, so we can make another furnace, but the only thing we need now is going to be iron. So I'll grab a couple more stone and then head back up. Okay, so we need a little bit more iron before we can go ahead and create this thing. So let's get some more iron ore. About 6. There we go. And stick that in there. Hopefully we'll have enough resources to get this made. I don't know if we actually will. I'm going to mine a little bit more just in case. Oh no, my axe is broke. Crap. I need to make a new one. Or I could make a one of those. Yeah, I'm going to actually make an axe because those are more useful. And you never know when you're going to have one break. So it's always good to have a couple in your inventory. Right, how much more? A little bit more. Let's grab those, stick those in there. And can we get one? Yeah, burner mining drill. Awesome. Right, so the thing with the burner mining drill is that it always requires coal to run. So basically this runs out of coal, then you're not going to have anything mined. So the best thing you can do to get this automated is get one of the burner inserters and then have that insert coal in. So let's put that way, and we're going to actually have this come out. It's going to come straight out that way. Head up slightly, go that way. Okay, so coal will automatically be inserted into the inserter, and then it will start going into the mining drill. Right, so for this, we're probably going to need a fair bit of iron now to get the conveyor belt sorted, because that's the next thing on the agenda. So I'm going to stick this here, and I'm going to whack a little bit of coal in there, just get that going. And we've got a couple of plates in there, which means we can make a little bit of a conveyor system. These will be upgraded fairly quick once we've got the research, once we've got the patterns and stuff sorted. So I guess this wants to go up here like that. So let's see, can we grab those? Yes, we can. Let's whack those in there just to make sure that they're going. And I'm actually going to grab this, stick this here. Right, so I'm going to get a bit of a conveyor system going, because conveyors do move these along pretty quickly. So, yeah, I'm going to need a few more iron plates before we can do much else. So, we will be back in a moment. Okie doke, so we got this in, yeah, that's about where we want it at the moment. We will get ourselves another one of these furnaces. I'm going to stick this one on here. And of course this does need fuel, so we're going to stick that in there. And the other thing that I'm going to need is probably going to be a burner inserter, so I'm going to stick some of those in there. Get another one or two of those. Of course these do run off of coal as well, so we'll need to put some coal in these. So let's do that. That should then smelt those up. In which case, we can get another conveyor belt. Now, should I go up or should I go down? Because up's a forest and down's sort of an open area. So I'm thinking we should probably go down with this. I'm going to stick another few in there. And then we're going to have another, once I can afford it, insert it on the other side. Get a couple more conveyor belts. And then we should, if we stick this down, have this go onto here, which is awesome. Right, so, do we have enough coal anywhere? Let's grab some out of there, stick it in here, because then that'll put that on the conveyor. Well, it would if it had space anyway. So, we need to get this coal now moving over towards that area. So, we're going to need a bit more steel, I think, for this. Or iron plates, whatever. So yeah, this game is awesome. Once you get into like research and stuff, it's such a fun game. I played a lot of hours on this already. I believe I looked and it was like 36 hours. So I haven't exactly played a little bit of this game. It's definitely one of my more favoritives at the moment. I guess this is sort of a replacement for RimWorld. Not that I've seen it as that, but it sort of is. So yeah, I do like this game. It is fun. Right, we need a bit more conveyor systems. Right, so we're gonna have this come over here. I'm gonna have to chop this tree down because it's in the way. Right, I don't want anything too close together because if it is, then it could cause problems. I'm actually gonna, saying that, get this to come across here rather than actually go straight down. So we're gonna have that do that. I have to move it a little bit actually, so I'm going to move it one more over. That way, and then down here like so. And then grab a few more of those to make some more conveyors. And I'm going to need another burner inserter, so let's grab that. I'm going to have these come down to about here and then turn. Actually, we're going to have that go to, yeah, let's have it go to there. We can always change it a little later. So we're going to stick these here and that should start inserting some coal in. And there we go. Right, so these we are going to have to do manually for now. But once we've got that sorted a little bit, then it should be simple. So we're going to need some copper at this point, I believe, which is annoying. Right, so let's grab some of this stuff. Let's get another furnace or two. And let's see if we can get another miner and burner inserter. That's the problem with having ores the opposite direction. Just get a little bit annoying. But I suppose we could have the coal going from here over to here. It'll be a pretty straightforward task, so might do that. Let's have this go here, and let's stick some coal inside. Get that going, and then have this come down here. And we're going to need some more stuff. Okay, so yeah, again, we're going to have another inserter and a furnace here. We do need a little bit more conveyorage on this. And we're going to stick the coal in there as well. Alright, so let's head back over to this system, where we are going to grab a bit more of this. Actually, we need more conveyors on that bit, to be fair. Let's stick that going down here a little bit more. Just so that we've got a little bit more. Right, so I could actually get... Let's grab a few of these since they're not being used. We got enough in there? No, we do not. Boop, boop. Right. Let's stick that in there. Let's stick a little bit more in there. Right, I think that should be okay. Ooh, right. That's not anything, is it? No. Okay, right, so we're going to get our other burner inserter, and we're actually going to just stick a little bit of coal in here. Not sure how much we'll need. And we're going to get ourselves a chest, and we're going to have those put the sheets into there just so that it keeps the conveyorage clear. So, right, what do we need to do now? So, yeah, later on we could get a little radar that's going to scan the area and find alien life and stuff, which will be a good idea to have, because then it means that we're probably not going to get slaughtered quite as quick, and I can destroy the hives when I need to. So that would probably be a handy thing to have. And for now, I'm going to have... Oh, damn, I need that. Right, let's stick a bit of you, and I think that's okay. We'll get a couple of those, and I think if we get a bit of metal now, we should be able to make some electrical chips things. What are these? Electronic circuits. Yeah, so we could probably get some of those. So 3 of them. Yeah. Nice. Right, so I think the thing that I should probably focus on right now is getting power. So we do need a couple of electronic chips for the pump. We also need pipes and stuff, so we're going to need a bit more of that. Right. We'll wait for this to finish a little bit. Yeah, so these miners don't really mine very quickly, so you can go with like 1 at a time, but once you get going, you will definitely need a few more than that. So I'm just going to keep grabbing these. Right, so electric chips, whatever. Circuits, not chips. What am I on about? I don't know. Right, let's go with that, and we're going to have to get a load of piping. I'm going to get some underground. My phone is buzzing repeatedly. Right, let's get those. And let's get some of that. And let's get a couple of boilers, because they're going to be things that we need as well. Right, so let's grab those. And then let's go down to the river. Pond. We'll go down to the pond, not the river. Or river. Why can I not speak English? Right. I'm going to stick this here, and then we're going to have some pipes come out of that, which are going to lead up a little bit. And then we're going to have underground pipes, which should lead to the end of this forest, I hope. Yes? No? No? Okay. Trees in the way. There we go. Right, so that's leading out. That's fine. But we are going to need some more, so I'm going to go grab some iron, and then we'll fix that up. Right, so we'll get a steam engine while we're over here. We'll get a couple of those. We are going to need some more. Going to need these boilers and stuff pretty close to a coal source, so it's going to be a good idea to have those be fairly close, which is why I'm getting all this piping. Right. I'm going to head back down here, see how much more we can actually run off of this before we run out. Now, there is actually coal over here, so we could probably set up our area over here. That doesn't seem like too bad of an idea, because then at least we don't have piping going across the whole of the map. So I'm going to stick that down over here, and we're going to have the pipes come out here, come across here. Oops. Actually, yeah, I forgot these go underground, don't they? Never mind, we'll have that come over here. We're going to cancel these off. Then we're going to have this one go underground. Yeah, that go all the way across here, so that we got a way to walk through and add some more if we want to later. Love the trees in this game. They're actually quite nice looking. And then should have this getting fairly close to this. So, it'll probably be a good idea, actually, to have the boilers go across there like that, and then just have the water go across. So, sort of like this. And have that go like that. Okay, we need a little bit more on the terms of piping. And we're also going to need to get ourselves another drill as well. So, once we get a little bit more into the game, I will put a drill over here at the stone area and have it going all the way back, which will be a very good idea, because then we should have a surplus of stuff to make stone furnaces and stuff, so that'll be fairly handy. Right, we're going to have that, and actually we could probably get ourselves a electric one sooner or later. Alright, let's head back over here, get a bit more iron plating, and then head back down. Right, so I'm going to stick a drill over, I guess, here? I think that'll be okay. I haven't really thought this one through, really, had I? Get rid of all this, right. So, the way I'm going to do this is I'm going to have a load of boilers hooked up to a water source or two. And I'm going to have these going across here. So, we're going to have to get rid of this toy. I'm sorry, Twee. Right. And then we're going to have that hooked up to a water source, which is going to go underground here. Oops. And have that connect up there. So that those boilers should now be receiving water, which they are. Awesome. And then I'm going to put a burner in there. I'm going to stick a pole down here so that we can connect power up. Of course, we will need a lot more of those. And we are going to need some conveyor belts, which we're actually going to need to get a few more of those. Right, so let's stick some more coal in there. Alright, okay, so we got some coal. I'm actually just going to manually stick this in these for now. There we go. That should start giving us a bit of power, which we can actually get a few more of those. And then, hopefully, once we've got a little bit more iron and copper, then we should be able to get some electric stuff. So, that'll be cool. Right, let's grab some of that. And that has run out of coal. I knew it would be... I knew that it would do at some point. So, yeah. Right, let's go over here, get some more. This is mainly collecting in this episode, I apologise. Right, the rest of the series will hopefully be a little bit more fun, and we will get some alien carnage going on in a little bit as well. So, research should be fairly easy to do. Right, so let's go down here, and we're actually going to need one of these at some point, which means we won't have to keep using our burners to do stuff. Right, so I'm going to hook this up here. This is an electric one rather than the classic burner type, and I'm going to hook that up over here, which means that something is using power, which means this thing automatically gets fed, well, it should automatically get fed iron when it needs it. So currently it's got some in it, so it won't take any of that out. So I'm going to stick this to go up here. Now the burner inserter insert there. And actually, I'm going to stop that there. Or that one anyway. And we're going to stick a second one here. That's going to need power. Okay, yeah, because these only run a 3x3 area. So there we go. That's inserting. That's given us a little bit of power. Though performance doesn't seem to be very good at the moment. That's probably because this water isn't actually that great. Let's actually take this out and see. If I stick that there. Stick that one there. Whack that one there. If we get any better performance for this. So, and let's stick this down here. I mean, it's given us power, but... okay, we don't need any more power than that because we've literally only got one thing running off of it. Fair enough. That's fine. Right. So I'm going to start sticking some of these down so that they head back over to the areas that we need them. So our area is over here, so I'm going to start making this go this direction. Get about 2 gap between them. Can we get 3? No. Okay, so if we put one of these over here somewhere, let's do that, and put one there, then hopefully, if I've done this correctly, then we can grab some of these. I will grab also some copper if we have any. I'm not sure that we actually have any over here. Oh dear. That's not good. That's not good. Right, so let's stick a little bit more coal in here, I guess. And get that going. And then I'm going to grab some of these inserters, which are the electric ones, which feed off of the grid that we've got going over there. So we could actually probably get a few more of these and hook them up so that they go towards the other area. So let's stick that there, from there. Where's that stuff is up here, so let's get that going there. Another one there, and then finally let's get one here and here. No, there we go. Right, so that should allow us now to get this automated by the actual inserters. So, we're going to have that going like that, and that going like that. which means that these are faster. They won't run off of coal, so we don't need to use that. I'm going to head back over here this way to hopefully get some more stuff. Right, so these are the next thing we need. So I'm going to grab that. I'm going to stick down 2 inserters here. And this actually needs coal, so that's something that's going to be a little bit of a problem. But get rid of that one. Get another inserter for that. And, of course, actually, we could probably do that. Yeah, so rather than have it go straight onto the conveyor belt, I'm just going to have it go straight into the chest, because then, I mean, you don't really need any other things. So, right, I'm actually going to get another one of these set down, get another one of those. That one is going to go onto the actual belt rather than into the box straight away, because we can't actually put that down there. So, I'm going to get one of those poles, stick that down there so that gets power. There we go. Right, so we've got our stuff pretty automated. I'm going to just grab some coal. So we'll need some coal over in this direction as well. But this does mean that hopefully if we get a little bit more iron, then we should be able to get started with some... Oh, we could probably get started with some labs as well. That'd be awesome. Grab a bit more. Yeah, so we can get a lab and we can also get an electronic miner. So I'm going to do that. I'm going to get rid of this crappy old one. We're not going to need coal down here anymore, which will be awesome. And we're going to have this export on to the conveyor belt, but we're actually going to stick it in a slightly different location. I'll get rid of this tree, because then it can, because as you can see, this little green marker represents the area of which it will mine, so it's a fairly big area. So I'm going to stick this one, let's have a look, because most of the trees are on here, so right, I think that'll be a good area for it. We're going to need some power here, which is going to drain a little bit more, so I'm going to have conveyors coming out here. So there we go, that's the conveyors. That should mine slightly quicker than the other one did, because it's got like double the area. Well, actually a bit more than double the area, to be fair. So get some of those. Can we make a lab? We can't. We do need a little bit more iron. Okay, we can make a lab, which is awesome. We're going to do that, and then I believe we'll probably end the episode. I'm actually going to grab some more iron and stuff, and then we'll be back. Okay, so lab is made. We're going to stick this down. This will drain a fair bit of power, but we're going to stick this down. I'm going to stick some of these red vials in here. These are crafted out of like copper plates and some iron gear wheels. So we're going to grab as many of these as we can. Because then that'll allow us to do our research for automation. So I'm going to stick that in there. We need about, I believe it was 10 of these for automation. So we're going to stick in as many as we can. Or as many as we can build at least. And we're going to get some more iron out of here. Get some more. Right, so we've got plenty in there. That should complete our research in a minute. We need to craft all of these though, and they do take a little bit of time, which is why automation is a good idea for this sort of thing. So we've got about 3 in there. I'm going to wait for this to fill up. I'm going to keep putting these in, and then we will return and end the episode. Okay, there we go. Research is complete. So the next thing we'll probably work on will be... what do we get with these? We get a filter inserter here, which is a very good thing to have, and we also get different things on here which I want this stuff. So we're going to go with logistics next, which will take 20 of those vials. So up here I am actually going to get myself another one of these electric mining drills, and then we are going to stick this down up here and end. So guys, I hope you enjoyed this video. Remember, if you did, then hit that like button. It will help me out a tremendous amount, and yeah, subscribe for more Factorio along with other videos. Check out my channel if you haven't seen it before. That would be awesome. And all that good stuff. And we will be returning. I'll probably do a bit of work off camera just to get these hooked up to stuff. And then we'll return in the next episode where we will hopefully get a bit more done. So I'm going to put some more vials in here, get that stuff researching up for logistics, and then hopefully we'll have some more stuff to come back to in the next episode. So, this has been Factorio. I hope you all enjoyed it. I have been Pokepeel, and I will see you all in the next video. So until then, bye-bye!